my favorite parts of this whole series, and I've read all of the books so far, including The King, which I loved, is the humor, because they are hilarious.
Yes.
I love their I love their wit and their sarcasm and their sorry, we're just getting comfortable here.
Go for it.
We have our footstool here that our ottoman, sorry.
That first looks better, I have to say.
It does.
Like,
it's very comfortable.
A little tired.
Yeah.
I like it.
It is. That's probably, I would think, the thing that kept me going on the books when I wasn't totally sure.
And I said this on Twitter, and somebody's like, yes, that's it exactly. Humor is like lube. It is lubricant. Humor is social lubricant, and in a book it is lubricant because it helps me work in really dark content. I can slide it in with a character, like Nora in book 7, Nora makes a joke about that she was kidnapped. Like, Soren turns her down for sex, and she says something like, "This is the worst day of my life, and I've been kidnapped." So she can joke about the fact that she was kidnapped. You know, it's gallows humor, and so you're more comfortable with her, and you're like, okay, so she's recovered from this horrible thing that happened to her in The Mistress enough to joke about it, and so it helps deal with like dark content if somebody can have a sense of humor about it, which is why you will meet cancer patients who make jokes about losing their hair, or like, oh, finally I'm losing weight, you know. It's gallows humor is how people cope, and it's that's one of the reasons why I focus on the humor, because I can write something that is not as funny as the original Sinners books. I could write something that's more serious, or characters that are more serious, but I do it on purpose because I think it helps, like you said, it helps keep people reading, and they're like, when you have a sense of humor, you know you're okay. If there's a situation where you're still able to make jokes no matter how bad it is, then at least you're okay. I mean, they're obviously not you know, in a total panic if you can still make a joke about it. So yeah, that's done completely on purpose. It's more fun to write, and it's definitely more fun to read, and it helps me get away with more. So yeah, the humor is a hugely important part of the book. Plus, smart people are funny. Like, all my friends are funny, and all my friends are smart, and you want to be funny. Like, my big crush in middle school was on David Letterman. That was my celebrity crush when I was 12 and 13 years old. I would have married him at age 13. He was so funny to me. So for me, it's all about humor. That's like the sexiest thing to me now. I probably couldn't get away with making a Dom who looked like David Letterman, but maybe I will someday. I might do that. Could be fun. I still think he's
said that. I love him so much.
So much. I owe so much of my sense of humor to him and British comedies. I don't know if you all have ever watched Blackadder. Blackadder. Yeah. I watched
a Hugh Laurie Dom. Let's give me one of those.
Yes. That would be, oh my God, a Dom like House. That would be great.
He probably is one.
So yeah, sense of humor, vitally important to the books.